What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing with a Crustle deck that was able to get first place out of 315 players online. We have DB for the win to tank for that, and Crustle is back with a whole new invention of a bunch of Munkidoris as well. So if you guys are excited, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Rogue decks are still doing well on TCG Live, and we're going to be showcasing Crustle in all its glory. If you've been living under a Crustle and don't know what this card actually is, you're actually immune from all the damage from EX Pokemon. That means a Charizard, not phased by it, Raging Bolt, Gholdengo, you name it. All the EX Pokemon do 0 damage. How cool is that? I know the effects still go through, but we have access with the Mist Energy to make sure that is actually not causing any trouble. So yeah, this is pretty much the attacking Pokemon. That's all we're going to be using, except for one copy of Cornerstone Ogre Pawn EX. To of course help out against specific decks out there with tons of abilities, think about, for example, Gardevoir. We also come back with, also very good against Gholdengo, I would say. We have Munkidori, which is going to allow us to transfer damage from our side of the field to the opponent. And with the help of Poke Vital A, we're going to be healing a whole lot of damage. Definitely considering the fact that Luxurious Cape pushes the Crustle's HP to 250. Insane. The effective attacks, think about the Phantom Dive and the residual damage counters right there. Stuff like the Confusion of a Munkidori. This is all prevented with Mist Energy, which is very good. We're going to power ourselves up with TM Energize as well as a Crispin. And because we're playing Colress's Tenacity, we're going to be able to find a Stadium, and the Stadium can then find the Colress's, Turbo Energize. Very cool combos right here. And because we're also planning to fall behind a little bit sometimes, with the reversal, we can also attack when it comes in clutch. Bulbasaur is very important. High amount of Poke Gear as well. We're going to be gusting up the Pokemon that can cause some trouble. Think about Charmeleons, Chiyus, Screamtails, all of those Pokemon we want to knock out, and if we're able to succeed in that, nothing can touch us whatsoever. Let's dive on the ranked ladder into some gameplay of Crustle. Also go check out the sponsors that make the daily content possible. Dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPDOS5 and get 5% off your order on anything on the website. TC Evolutions for your damage counters and ability tokens, 10% off using the coupon ZAPDOSTCG. Same coupon code can be used on PokemonStore.com as well for your TCG Live code card needs with instant email delivery, 5% off. And there's also cardmarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZAPDOSTCG to help support the channel. Okay, the main question you want to ask yourself, do you want to go first? No, you want to go second, and there are two main reasons for that. First of all, you can use the Ascension attack on the Dweeble to instantly go into a Crustle. Secondary effect is that you can go for TM Energize to get energies onto your Crustles in the first place up against slower archetypes. Looks like we're up against a Squawkabilly. That can mean we're up against Electric, Roaring Moon, Raging Bulls, any aggro-based deck. And aggro-based decks typically do not have a lot of answers for the Crustle the Crab deck. So we'll figure out together what the opponent is playing. But you don't have to do a lot. Looks like we're up against a baby Raging Bolt deck, so actually Raging Bolt by itself. Raging Bolt can then snipe, and the only thing we need to focus on this guy, we have the Practice Studio, which can help deal with Raging Bolt, so that's great. Okay, opponent literally did nothing. They did not even squack. Makes me think that they have a very powerful hand, or they don't want to squack all of their resources away. And with that being said, I could Iono, but the better plan would be to TM Energize ourselves, alright? So we're gonna be getting ourselves Buddy Buddy Puffin. And the TM Energize, I'm going to check real quick. We have access to Double Dweeble, which is awesome. I'm going to try and charge ourselves up this way. Let's go. And we have the Reversal Energy as well. The first thing I want to check here real quick, that is very important, is going to be the Practice Studio and the amount of Colress's Tenacity, which is going to help in this matchup. Two of them, and only one Pokegear? What? Okay, we have two Pokegears in hand. That's actually pretty great. On top of that, let's go for the Turbo Energize. Let's go. This means if I find Colress's Tenacity, that I can actually do some miracles or perform some miracles. We do have energy switch in here, so I'm actually going to go for this. Energy there, energy there. They can snipe this guy. So if they saw the attachment, it's probably better for us. That doesn't matter because we have reversal energy. Let's go. The only thing I need is Colress's Tenacity and we're good to go. I could have spread to all the Dweebles, but I didn't. They have the Crispin and probably gonna get out Latias Yak, so that's why they didn't go for Squawkabilly, I suppose. Energy and Grass, all on the Raging Bolt. No, one. No, they're not doing anything. What? And now I'm very. Yeah, we had everything. Yeah, with that being said, I could just go... Yeah, we don't have Balsasaurus, so that's kind of interesting. I was not expecting this, to be honest. I was expecting to fall behind, so... gonna get the crystal here. Yeah, this is not exactly... I have everything in hand to deal with all of this, so... I'm just gonna Ascension again, let's go! Yeah, whatever they're doing, this guy's going down. We have the Colorless Tenacity. So they can snipe the Dweeble if they want to. We have the Reversal Energy to respond, then E-switch this energy to the other one, and we're good to go. Please, attack my Dweeble. What are you doing? Some people don't even know how Crustle plays. And that means we have easy times up against these aggro-based decks that think, oh, I'm gonna be playing it slow. What do they have in hand? Oh, the Mew EX can also attack, by the way. Don't forget, Mew EX also a way that can deal with the Crustles because they can copy-paste, but they're way slower, and we have Poke Vital, and we have stuff like the Munkidori, so don't worry about this in the slightest. I'm ready for this attack. Please KO my Dweeble, and we're good to go. 120? What? Dweeble goes, we reversal, we win. Goodbye! Oh, they're attacking the Crustle. That's not part of the plan, my friend. It's not part of the plan. I can just Poke Gear, I suppose. Going for a Crispin is actually not bad here. We can already start attacking, by the way, if we want to. But I'm gonna use the reversal to knock this guy out. We have the Practice Studio. Can attack twice, I suppose, and leave our Practice Studio for later. A Darkness Energy, a Fighting Energy. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start swinging, I suppose. No need to wait. No need to wait. We can attack twice. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? We have the Reversal Energy right here as well. Now we can E-switch D1 right here. We have the Colorless Tenacity. I thought they were gonna go with that. Like, damaging the Crustle here. We can Poke Vital and get rid of all that damage instantly. Another energy. Are they gonna Prime Catcher? Are they gonna try and play around all of this? Oh, that's pretty clever though. That is pretty clever. Look at them go. Look at them go. Okay, this is annoying. Not gonna lie, it's very difficult. We need Lana's 8 now. Or Jet Energy, this also works, I suppose. Lana's 8 would be better though. No, we do not have this. We have an army of Balsa's orders, I suppose. But they don't have a lot of Gust, right? So we are gonna go for Jet Energy right here. They can still go for a Fan Rotom, so the better plan would be just to go for Jet Energy right here. I know we have Reversal and Boss, and I need this one again. This one will be way harder to power up, I guess, but I'm not gonna go for any of these cards. Oh, we have Boss. Yeah, we have Boss. Let's just keep it as it is. But I want to actually heal our Crustle at one point. Yeah, it's completely knocked out. We have the Reversal again, so there's that. Maybe... And there's the Poke Gear. Ascension, Reversal. And there was a lot of energies on that. Raging Bull, that's crazy. Poke Gear. What are they gonna do? Is this the winning list from the Japan Championships? Are they gonna boss this guy again? That could be quite annoying. We could still... this is... Yeah, we have boss. Are they gonna boss us? No, they're gonna Sada. Okay, that's interesting. We have Reversal. We can go Iono. Practice Studio could be nice, but... Ugh. Quite annoying. Thunderburst Storm. And we are knocked out. Okay. Gonna have to rely on the Reversal Energy to pull ourselves through. They only have a small amount of prizes right there. Okay. Reversal Energy here. And then Poke Gear time. Could get an Arven. That could get ourselves a tool card. Arven. Let's see. This is not a fresh Dweeble, right? Poke Vital. This is great. Poke Vital is great. I guess we're gonna have to make do with that. Luxurious Cape right here. And time for Ascension. Like, this Raging Bolt has been causing a lot of trouble. I'm not gonna lie. We have Poke Vital, we have Colorless Tenacity, and the Practice Studio, so let's hope it will now stay in the discard pile with the Night Stretchers. Because that sniping capabilities was kind of huge. They're gonna Sada attachment, they can snipe for 120. Be my guest. That's no hand disruption. They don't know we have Practice Studio, so energy on the Mew as well, so they're keeping the pressure up. They're keeping the pressure up. I could also attack and then try to go and knock him out with Munkidori. There's a lot of darkness energy in the discard pile as well, but ugh. If I am able to Iono their hand, there's like 5 cards. They don't have any knocked out, right? Yeah, the Dragon Headbutt of all things. Okay, we have the Munkidori. So Munkidori right here. That means we can go Colorless Tenacity, get ourselves a Darkness Energy, Practice Studio, can knock this guy out. We're at 4. We're also gonna be at 4, so we have the E-switch, which we can also get. Ugh. Yeah, we can get Darkness in it. Well, we also need to attack again at one point, right? Ugh. Seems hard. Because if the Mew comes in our way, it's gonna be very difficult to deal with. Yeah, we're not gonna be. We're gonna be ahead. We're gonna be equal in price rate, so it's probably better to do this. Attachment here. Practice Studio. Pokevital A. And 130. I could have also done Energy there and then Munkidori, but this one will not be able to attack afterwards. So Practice Studio finally in action. Let's go. 130. I don't know why the Munkidori is now there. Now it can become a target, but they did burn their Prime Catcher already, and they're not gonna plan on going for Balsasaurus, at least not that I think of. We have an Arven here, so we can get the rescue board if need be. Oh, they have Budus as well. Ooh, this is the winning list from the Japan Championships, 100%. Can I own them to a low hand size? Whatever happens, we have a Balsasaurus. If the Baby Raging Bolt comes back, we need just an energy to pull it off. Or they can motivate. They can motivate onto Mew EX. Yeah. That is true. That is completely true. Pokevital healed us up completely. Munkidori, no longer that interesting. Motivate, I'm gonna charge up the Mew. That's also something they can go for. I just want to draw into an energy, right? That could be the best plan of action. Luxurious Cape, not that good. Arven could get a Vessel. Yeah, I guess. Iono could be better, but yeah, we need Vessel. Rescue board. Okay, let's go for Earthen Vessel and getting ourselves this. Go for Darkness Energies. This over here. And then go for... I could get a Luxurious Cape on there as well. They can trap this. I don't think so. 130. Then we can knock out Squawkabilly. Take a 2-prizer. Maybe. We need Lana's 8 ASAP. Lana's 8 is gonna have to get our stuff back from the discard pile. We can Iono while getting 2 prize cards with the Munkidori. And I think we're gonna have to get the prize cards later. Practice Studio, the 130 is very good here. Pushing the damage output. Adrena-Brain is gonna be enough. Mew EX can copy paste. It can actually copy paste 120, but it's only gonna be 120. So that's still not enough. They need to like 3-shot us, which is fantastic. And then, yeah, this is almost knocked out. We can heal with Munkidori. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, they're trying their best though. So you see how Crustle the Crab functions. That's the most important factor of today's upload. Okay, let's start off by going with Munkidori. And if I am not mistaken, there's no stretcher in here. So, what we need to do, we can Iono first. Rescue board. We can also get the Poke Gear, I suppose, with the Arven. We have a Balsasaurus, so maybe... Do I need to do something? We have balls in hand, right? I don't believe they have something to deal with this. I can push them to like 4 cards without Mew. Is that better? It's probably better. I think it's probably better. Pushing down. Even though I had Boss, the only Pokemon that can attack us is Mew. Okay. So with that being said, time for Adrena-Brain. And we're gonna knock out the little Squawkabilly. Allows us to take 2 more prizes. Crispin and Buddy Buddy Puffin. Okay. Not exactly what I was looking for as, yeah, I don't have Lana's 8 currently. But I can slap 130, which is very good. Yeah. Let's go. They have 4 cards in hand. They have the Mew. We have a lot of HP. Okay, Area 0 under that. That's no jamming tower. Nazbol. We had the Boss in hand, so maybe I should have not gone with that strategy. But there's Phasantipity. If I can get 2 Munkidoris established, we can also knock this Mew out. So that's also not too bad in hindsight. Yeah, the Practice Studio, really, really good for the numbers. Not only against, like, Squawkabilly is gonna motivate. Certain Vessel. Oh, they're gonna try and motivate onto a baby Raging Bolt, right? Is that the plan? Interesting. Flipping the script. They have all the bench space they want right now. There's the Stretcher who's gonna come back. Is it gonna be Budu? Budu would be foolish, right? Baby Raging Bolt. I'm gonna try and charge it up with Squawkabilly. Or they're gonna attack with Mew EX. Mew EX doesn't do the job. They didn't find. If they had Jamming Tower, it would have been a completely different story. But finding that without Noctowl seems pretty difficult. Okay. This seems good. We can win with Adrena-Brain since we have enough damage on our fields. What a crazy battle between Crustle and Raging Bolt. So you see, Raging Bolt has some options. There's the Judge! Yeah, it doesn't matter if I went Iono or not. They went for Judge. Let's go. Okay, we have Boss. The game is over. The game is over. Motivate doing 0 damage. And yeah, our good friend Crustle will breeze through this. I could have won with so many different win conditions here, but it's gonna have to be the classic Balls with Orders for a game. Let's go. So Practice Studio, a very crucial tech card, I might say, for the Raging Bolt matchup. And Lana's 8 was even priced. Okay, I have no other shot but to go for this strategy. Let's go. That was a dub. It was more difficult than I imagined. I was all like, oh, Raging Bolt, I win the game, but that's not true. Baby Raging Bolt and Mew EX are options. It makes their life a lot more difficult though. If like any of the cards, for example, if my Practice Studio card was priced, it would have been way more difficult. And also Thunderburst Storm really sniping all my Pokemon. Reversal Energy pretty crucial as well. Okay. Since Raging Bolt has now been destroyed, let's see if we can find some other meta decks. It was really nice for the opponent to showcase how to play against Crustle, because a lot of decks out there have difficulty with Crustle, but if you don't know how the matchup works, you lose in the first place. So, very cool gameplay right there. As mentioned, always go second. Write it down in your notepad. If you're playing Crustle, I don't know if Crustle is going to be the deck next week. We're going to be able to play these at local events, these updated decks. Okay, I'm very scared with my current opening hand, as I do not have... Yeah, I can have TM Energized with the Colress's Tenacity. Go for Jet Energy and go for Ascension as well. But I don't have a Pokemon to do so. So Pokegear will have to give me Arven or Iono. Dragapult EX. A very menacing archetype. If it is played with Dusknoirs, it's very scary. If it is not played with Dusknoirs, it's actually reasonable. Although, there can be a very turbo-based version of Dragapult using Neo Upper Energy or a Sparkling Crystal that can actually, with Hawlucha, bench wipe us completely. So that's why Mist Energy is a very important, crucial card in that matchup. With Colress's Tenacity, there is a world where we can find Stadium, but yeah, I can technically find Artisan. And an Artisan can get ourselves going, right? They only have 1 energy on the one on the bench. Crispin? Yeah. Pokegear. It is an Iono. I don't want to Iono this hand. 100% not, but I don't... It's scary, right? Because I don't know... Okay, Artisan is in there. This is really huge because I didn't know this was going to be the plan. So, with that being said, we're going to go for Color Resistant Tenacity instead. We're going to get our Artisan going, and we can get Jet Energy as well. That instantly transforms us into the Pokemon I want, which is totally awesome, unless there's no Crustles in there, but there are a bunch of Crustles in there. Woo! Let's go! Artisan. If Artisan was priced, this would have been a very bad situation, but it's not. Let's fly our way to the active position right now and go for a powerful Ascension. Also something you could use in this archetype. Transforming into Crustle instantly. And yeah, we have a very tanky ability. I don't see any Dusknoirs. Something you should worry about sometimes. People could be playing like Dragapult with Charizard EX, and that means they can sometimes play Chew. Chew is a very menacing Pokemon, so go after the Charmanders ASAP. If you see Charmander, go after that. Oh, Maractus? Ugh. Well, that is annoying. I think Maractus is one of the Pokemon I really want to go after, because they're going to try and trap us. Maractus can also damage us. Ugh. We have Crispin, so we can do something with that. Budu as well. Okay, hello. I think my Munkidori is going to get trapped at one point. No. Okay. They have the Fez on board, so I'm expecting Counter Catcher on Munkidori, and then we have to put Mist Energy onto our Crustle. With that being said, I could wait. I'm not afraid of this board state. This is also very good to not get trapped, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's go for... Do we go for another one? No, it's gonna get trapped. Crispin time. I could go for Darkness Energy and Grass Energy. And then next turn, we're gonna go for that E-Switch combo. Yeah, so we can get the Mist Energy on the correct Pokemon. This one might actually get trapped, so I will just attach here. Practice Studio, I don't know if they can get more Pokemon if they want. Artisan, well, we can get more Pokemon as well. If we really want, we can get more Pokemon. But let's just leave Artisan as it is. Get rid of the Budu. Item lock is kind of annoying. Crustle is still up and ready to go. We have some things to worry about, but not all of them. I could get Mist Energy on my Crustle, and then what are they going to do now? Attack my Munkidori time and time again until they are knocked out? Sure. We have access. The Jet Energy is already gone, unfortunately. Okay, there's an Iono coming. Interesting. This is interesting. I think what could be happening here, we have an Energy Switch. Rescue Board is not going to be doing too much here. We have Crispin, though. Can get a Dweeble, Crispin. Do they have Counter Catcher? I don't have my Mist Energy with me, so that's quite difficult. But Dragapult isn't that scary when you have an army of Munkidoris, right? Okay, more item locking. Okay, I'll allow it for now. Okay, Luminous Energy. Sure, their game plan is Maractus. I figured as much. More Dweebles. I think one Crustle should do the drop, although there can also be an attacking Dracloak, I suppose. Crispin. Darkness Energy, get the Grass Energy. Darkness Energy in hand. Oh, yeah. This is not exactly what I wanted, but sure. I was going to do it the other way, but this is fine as well. Go with that. We have more Crispins where those came from. And now we can go for Adrena-Brain power. Adrena-Brain from ourselves to this guy, I suppose. Yeah, at one point they're gonna have to give up, right? We have E-Switch, so this is not an issue. Don't want to slap this guy down, because I'm instantly gonna get counter-catched, so let's go for the... this could have already gotten one energy, but I guess it's fine. we can use E-Switch. The Budoos have already been knocked out here. There's 2 energies on the Munkidori. You can always like, if they like trap it. I want to give it the Mist Energy, to be honest, so it can no longer get trapped. Yeah, that's what we need. Mist Energy on the Munkidori, E-Switch, Crispin, stuff like that. Colorless Tenacity can really help out here. Hello, Monkey. It's time for you to get trapped. Let's go. An Artisan as well. We have taken 4 prize cards so far. I wonder what they're gonna do here. 2 Budoos gone. There's Buddy Poffin. They can get all of the cards they want or just tin them out. Tinning them out? You don't need any of these? Okay. Unfortunately, Jet Energy is already gone. But there is still a world where I can get the Mist Energy equipped. I can find it through the means of the Pokegear and Colorless Tenacity. Artisan, I'm taking nothing, but I want to see here. Colorless Tenacity, Lana's 8. Yeah, and Iono would also be okay. I have it already in hand, but still. Pokegear, Lana's 8. We want Colorless Tenacity for the Mist Energy. If I could find a Mist Energy through the means of an Iono, but if I Iono this hand, that would be very bad. Ugh. Interesting developments. Lana's 8 can get back nothing. Yeah, this is absolutely not helping our cause. I could technically Crispin. Yeah. Crispin, I suppose. I'll get Darkness and Fighting this time around. This one in hand. Grass Energy here. Putting myself a little bit tankier. Let's go. And I only need Mist Energy right now. So I can just Adrena-Brain. They can keep attacking us if they want to. And we end the turn. I'm actually just getting out the second Weeble. I don't know if it's necessary, but I don't know what the opponent is playing. Yeah, they just conceded. Let's go. Yeah, there was no way out. If I had the Mist Energy on the Munkidori, there was nothing they could do. Because you prevent all the effects of attacks. Let's go. Let's go. I actually was like level 80 at one point, but I think they reset everything. Everything has been reset, unfortunately. So yeah, we destroyed Raging Bolt. We actually destroyed... Yeah, well, the Dragapult matchup. Maractus not doing too much here, so that's 2 of the big archetypes expected at the World Championships, or the new season, I would say. The next format, Black Bolt and White Flare. Maybe we can see a Martin's Grimstall could also be tricky with the damage counters left and right. Okay. Who's ready for some more Crustle the Crap? Flipping some coins, let's see what happens. It's a Charizard coin. Does that mean I'm up against Charizard? I'm always going second. Ascension or TM Energize. Way too strong to pass up. Monkey. Yeah, always starting with a monkey. Going with the Cornerstone is a 2 prize liability. You don't want that. This is a very awkward hand. Dragapult? Dragapult is okay as soon as I can find an Arven. Arven is rescue board Buddy Poffin. Let's see what happens. Practice Studio, not really a card that can help us. Pokegear Arven. Let's go. Is rescue board in the deck? Let's find out. It is. Rescue board and Buddy Poffin. That's all we need to start establishing something fantastic. Mist Energy, I don't know if they're playing the Maractus, this guy. I don't know. Buddy Poffin, these 2. I don't know if 2 of is what we need. I can go rescue board. I think 1 should have been enough, but you never know what the opponent is playing, so 2 is safer. Let's go. I could check real quick. Lana's 8 is in there. Double Colorless Tenacity and the Poke Vital also is in there. Okay. We need some Crispins to activate ASAP. Even Candy Dragapult DX is not going to be bothering us too much. Not only do we have Munkidori, there's Brock Scouting. Not a lot's going to happen here. Yeah, the Dweeble is kind of interesting because that can actually get trapped, but then I Ascension, I suppose. They can knock that out if they want to. As soon as I attach an energy next to... Oh, Charmanders! Oh, Chius! Okay. This is a whole different game right now. Because if a Charizard appears, Chiyu can actually destroy us. This guy needs to go. Because if a Chiyu emerges, we're in trouble. I know Colress Tenacity can do something, but... Ugh. Can also start using Dragon Headbutt, I suppose, but... Yeah, this is scary. Seeing Charmander is scary. I can get Mist Energy on another one. No. I just hope they don't have it. Yeah, this is scary. But I can still get Cornerstone up in the mix, but that does not help against Dragapult EX. So, not useful. Only against pure Charizard is the Cornerstone very useful. But in this battle, yeah, I hope Chiyu is prized. They need Candy Zard Chiyu. So that's Nuzball Candy Zard. Not too hard to pull off, I would say. You have to double Dracloak. Maybe some Fire Energies are prized. Okay, Luminous Energy. Dragapult EX, okay. That's good news. So they're not planning to attack with Charmander. There's a Balsasaurus play, that's fantastic. Yeah, take down my monkey. Be my guest. I can put a Mist Energy on this guy to protect it. The Mist, having two of these would be nice. But I am very afraid of a Chiyu. Yeah, not good. Charmeleon can also do something. I can Ascension. But that's also not good. They're going to be taking a lot of prize cards. Then I can Iona them to a low hand size, but they have the Dracloak. Ugh. Town Store. Okay. We're slapping 130, which is like not a lot of damage. I can Town Store. Use the Town Store to get a lot of HP. I could also TM Energize, but then I'm also getting knocked out, so that's that. They did already use Boss's Orders. So I have to put a Mist Energy right here. I don't know if they can have another Boss's Orders ready to go. Maybe. Luxury Escape seems nice. I don't have Boss's Orders in my hand, so maybe TM Energize is better to have two of them ready to go. Yeah. I'll try this out. I don't know if it will work. I'll put a Mist Energy here, and I will put the TM Energize so I have two of them. If I ever find another Crustle or a Lana's 8. So I can put Darkness Energy so I can transfer those around, and a Grass Energy, and see if that works out. Because I'm not afraid of a Phantom Dive. I'm not gonna lie. Phantom Dive means nothing to me, unless they have another Balsasaurus. Yeah. We have not taken any prize cards. Munkidori is also not going to be doing anything because we did not damage cleverly. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Now we can put the Luxury Escape on our Crustle. Maybe on the Dweeble as well because Munkidori is like staring us down in the face. Arvin? If I'm not attacking at all, what can attack us? That is the question. Do they have Chiyu? But now I have two of them set up, so... If a Chiyu attacks me, and I top deck a Crustle or a Lana's 8 or a Pokégear for a Lana's 8, I have something going. Zard goes away. Instead, what comes around is a Haluja! No! That is crazy, but that's also a bench slot, so I'm not too mad about that. Ugh. That is crazy. Our Ionas are now a little bit more powerful. They need Candy Zard, but they discard the Zard, so maybe not playing Chiyu at all. Maybe Chiyu is prized. That would be great. Luminous. Charmeleon can attack. Charmeleon is scary though. Air Balloon. Yeah, that makes sense. What is this guy doing? Discarding a Stadium in play? Could do that. They're not going for it though. I had Crustle. Silly. That is silly. Okay. We have Darkness Energies and Pokefight Drills. We have more Darkness Energies where those came from. Okay, this is gonna be quite interesting. How do we win? How do we win? I don't want to attack this guy. Because otherwise they're gonna be going for They're Munkidori, but their 2 luminous energy is gone already. Am I afraid of this? At one point I might take prizes. This could be useful. I'm hanging on to that. This is also super useful. I could attack. Yeah, that means they're not using any... Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I know they can use Munkidori, but at one point I need some prize cards here because our situation is actually quite dire. Luminous energy there. Do they have 2 of Luminous energy could be prized? You never know. Bench locked. Even better. Even better. So, if I have a Munkidori, I can transfer damage from my side of the field to their side of the field. Arven! Is there going to be a Charmeleon? I'm not gonna slap more damage. If I slap more damage, they can at one point win with using Munkidoris. Maybe I should have not attacked at all, in hindsight. A Charmeleon, I don't know how much damage a Charmeleon does. Maybe the damage on here was bad, but I did not know they're not playing Chiyu, so I want to put up some pressure. We're totally in top deck mode. Do they even find Charmeleon? How many Ultra Balls? No, nothing happening. Okay, that's good. Artisan. Technically, that's good, right? Luxury Escape. I think that's actually not bad. That's not bad. I'll go with this. Munkidori? I don't even know if we need Munkidori here. They can slap. I don't know how much damage a Charmeleon does. That's the problem. I could keep attacking. At one point it will be knocked out, but I don't have Balsasaurus. Ugh. Damage from our side of the field to their side of the field. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna get out anything. I'm just gonna pass. I'm fine with this board state. With Artisan around, I have the Darkness Energy. So if they ever plan to go on the move with a Charmeleon, they're completely bench locked. I don't mind this. If they put a Luminous Energy on here, they can transfer damage from their side of the field to our side of the field, and then we go for a Munkidori to transfer our side of the damage to their side, and yeah, we can go back and forth. Maybe I should have not attacked in the first place. We have 31 cards left in the deck. Okay, Jamming Tower, that's very bad. No! Jamming Tower, that means that the stadium, they can go... Oh, I don't know how much damage the Charmeleon... If it has 140 damage output, if it's that one, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Jamming Tower really shutting down the Luxury Escape. Even if I would have gotten out the Munkidori, I don't know if I would have done anything. But the cool thing is they cannot attach to Munkidori and to Charmeleon, so it all comes down to what they're planning. This is fine. We have Practice Studio. Yeah, this Jamming Tower did absolutely nothing. Yeah, we have an Arven as well. So Practice Studio, let's go. Arven, and I will get out a Pokegear for boss, right? It's the plan of action. It's the only thing I need to do here. This damage, I don't want to slap more damage. The Munkidori seems scary. So let's focus on this. Yeah, try to knock out Charmander and we're good to go. I could keep on attacking the Dragapult, but then Monkey is going to transfer damage from our side of the field to their side of the field, so you see how that goes. Just go after the Pokemon that can actually attack you. What are they doing? We have Mist Energy, so even Munkidori Confusion is not going to be doing too much. Next turn, I'm Pokegearing up the Charmander, and it's going down. Yo, Jamming Tower gone. I'm feeling relieved. Maybe they're playing... Oh, there's an Iono! No! Our Pokegear! But maybe we draw to boss, so it's great. It's great. And all the bosses, right? Yeah, this damage counter replacement stuff, I don't mind. The only problem is a Charmander, which can turn into Charmeleon, which can hit us for weakness, which is annoying. So I did not need to slap more damage. I will transfer. I can go Poke Vital and stuff. This is not an issue. 3 Luminous Energies around. Let's go. We even have Munkidori. We're gonna boss up the Charmander. And we're gonna knock that out. Let's go. No more Charmeleon troubles. At one point, if they're slapping so much damage on our side of the field, we're just gonna boss up the Munkidori. Maybe we save our Bossasaurus for Charmander. Always focus on the Pokemon that can be a threat. So there's Buddy Poffin. Another Charmander, most likely. No, nothing. If there's Charmander's prize, how many stretchers in there does crap out? 1. Okay, another Charmander. Recon Directive. They can put damage on our side of the field. It doesn't matter. We just have to go after the Charmander time and time again. Right. At one point, use Poke Vital A and we're good. That's why I was doubting. Oh, I should have not damaged too much. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, E-switch combos. Boss's orders. E-switch combos are great though. I have an E-switch, but I don't know if it's gonna be necessary. I slap down the monkey proactively, but that could be a prize card for them. But I can slowly heal the Crustle. Yeah, that's fine, right? We have E-switch. Yeah, maybe if I get Iono with our stuff, it doesn't matter, right? Let's go for another attack. 2 Charmanders down. Many more to go. Why do I have all the Bossasaurus currently in hand? 2. Played 2. Yeah, at one point, they're all out of healing. Adrena-Brain. I could have already attached to our Crustle and then E-switch and Munkidori twice, I guess. Pheasantipity, so no more using the Charizard. Okay, unfair step. Tricky. That's not good. Unfair stem paired with a Charmander would have been better though. Shock. Charizard and Dragapult EX. Now without any card like canceling Cologne, I'm breezing through this situation. Also, we're equal in price trades. They might have like more copies of Bossasaurus, so that's why I did not slap down the Munkidori. I don't know what's in their prize cards. Maybe hopefully a lot of energies. Yeah, we're good to go. Even if they want to attack with like Munkidori, yeah, which is their game plan, it's gonna get knocked out instantly. And I'm also not gonna get confused because of missed energy. Yeah, do they have Super Rod? 1 stretcher. I think they have Super Rod, right? 2 Charmanders down. Maybe I save my Pokegear. But if I'm completely healed, am I actually afraid of a Charmeleon? How much damage is this Charmeleon actually doing? Do they play a second copy of Jamming Tower? You don't know. Ow. I can heal all of that off if I have an Arven. It's Arven time! Crispin, Colress's Tenacity. Can get ourselves an energy and a stadium. This can get ourselves a lot of energies. Tinning is winning. Energy card. Buh. All of these cards are, I guess, not what we want. Not at all. I could still get... Yeah, I can now get destroyed by like new upper energy... But no, they're playing unfair stamp. But yeah, something like a Dracloak could do something. Oh, we have a Dweeble. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We have a Mist Energy. We have a Crispin. That could happen. Having both of them with Mist Energy is good. I don't want to slap more damage. These monkey... they don't have literally anything. 11 cards left in the deck. 2 Luminous gone. There's maybe one Luminous energy prize. I don't know they have win outs. Night Stretcher's gone. Okay, there's Super Rod. Charmander could still appear. Yeah, Charmander and Munkidori and an energy all coming back. What a battle, what a battle. Yeah, I'm battling like not finding Arven. If I had Poke Vital A, maybe I would have not like had so much trouble here. 12 cards in hand. Insane. Energy. Okay, their game plan is Munkidori, Tool Scrapper. Ooh, that's game. That is game, right? Ah, that's fantastic. Who's playing Tool Scrapper? Okay, that got me. So you see the pros and the cons of playing Crustle, right? If people play unexpected cards, like Tool Scrapper, you're gonna get punished. And that's exactly what happened here. So very nice to see that on camera as well, where stuff like this can happen. You might think, oh, I have everything I need to win this battle, and then out of nowhere, a Tool Scrapper ruins your day. Alright, that was very good. We're gonna be playing one more with Crustle, but before we do that, go check out one of the sponsors. Level up your game with TC Evolutions. Breathtaking damage counters, special condition tokens, and ability markers. Precision, style, power. Use coupon TCG for 10% off only at TC Evolutions. Okay, so that was a very crazy situation. Maybe I should have, like, even if I had Munkidori, it would have not mattered. Yeah, maybe, because I could have healed a bit of damage, and the opponent was able to push a lot of damage, but it was like a little too late when I realized, oh, I don't need to damage these Pokemon because they had Munkidori, and I didn't find like the correct pieces. Whatever, is learn from experience. I will go first. Let's see what it is this time. A deck that wants to go second. Interesting. Let's lead with Weevil. See what they come back with. Attachment. That's all we can do at the moment. And then Ascension. And then maybe Attachment on the Monkey. Froakie. Okay. That's actually snapping 30 damage. That's crazy. Attachment here. And I have like so many cards in hand, but I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, that's fine. Try bouncing, little Froakie. Try bouncing. Greninja EX. Shinobi Blade and capabilities to knock out multiple Pokemon at once. Maybe with the triple accelerated energy or whatever it's called. What is this? Hilda. Water energy and Frogadier. What? How good is a Frogadier? Try bouncing. Let's go. It's a heads. Crazy. Okay. That is interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Let's push it right back. Push it right back, and I will go for Ascension. Let's go. I'm gonna leave all these cards in hand, even though the cards are glowing. You don't always need to use them. If they attack us, we go for the Munkidori. We can Gust, I suppose. But I don't know if their Greninja EX deck has any answers for this. What is this doing? 20 damage, even less. 1 Crispin is game. Seems like a plan. They can paralyze us, but we can also have the Mist Energy to protect ourselves from the paralyzation. Darkness Energy? Boss's orders, okay. Please paralyze my Munkidori? Question mark? It's a tail, so if I have Crispin, the game is over. There's an Arven. It's very close. Oh, E-Switch. E-Switch and a Rescue Board is game. Let's go. What a strange win condition. We'd have to play another game. We're gonna have to play another game because this was showcasing that people do not know how to play against Crustle, and they want to go for like, oh, the only Pokemon that I have that can damage Crustle is Frogadier? That's very weird. Yeah, another dub. So, interesting. To say the least. Having a blast with Crustle, I don't know if it's a very solid pick because there's a lot of things that can go wrong, like a random Tool Scrapper. You can be up against Gardevoir, which can wreck you. Sometimes you don't have the perfect setup. Yeah, a lot of things can go wrong, as like always when you're playing a wall or control deck. You don't know if the opponent's playing a very unique tech card, you can lose. What'll it be? I will go first again. it does mean good news because decks that want to go second are decks we do well against. Mostly. Grass Energies, Arvins, and Crispins. Will the opponent know what we're playing? Well, they will definitely know now. One little Dweeble. And how many mulligans do they get? 1, 2? More? 1. 1 is fine. Oh no, it's a Charizard deck. Let's go Mist Energy. Here. And then I could slap down Monkey. No, I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna go for Pokegear Crispin. And then we're gonna evolve into Crustle and be done with this. 1, 2 Charmander. I'm afraid of Chew. I'm really afraid of Chew. Precious Trolley? If there's no Chew there, I'll be glad. Yeah, but then again, we need to take prizes, and at one point, ugh. Whoa! That is scary. These guys are very scary. Whoa! If they have Candy Dusknoir, we lose. What can we do against this? Candy Dusknoir is gonna be ruining our day. And also, even if I Ascension... Yeah, we have 150 HP though. We need to like get Dusclops and Dusknoir. And they're getting a lot of cards in hand. And maybe they're not playing anything. Though maybe something like an Iono is better, right? Air Balloon into the Tatsugiri. They have Ultra Ball already in hand. This is very bad news. They have Ultra Ball already in hand. What are they gonna grab? Boss's Orders. Oh, they have Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball scares me. The Ultra Ball really scares me. I can Iono this hand, but they have Tatsugiri. And the Ultra Ball scares me a lot. What is the best plan here? Definitely evolving. I'm not gonna take prizes, otherwise Phasantipity will ruin our day. Maybe having more HP can help? We have Crispin, but I'm gonna get smoked by Dusknoir. They already have an Ultra Ball. I can Crispin, but it's scary. It's probably better for us to not take any of these cards. Team Energize, get another one ready to go. It's also scary. We'll just attach here and go for an Iono. Yeah, get rid of that Ultra Ball. I don't want to see it anymore. Okay, now we have Dweeble. And we have Reversal Energy as well, so... Okay, if they evolve into like literally everything, if they have Candy Dusknoir, they still don't win. So that's good. Candy Dusknoir attack with... something. I don't see any Chew, so that's good. Maybe the Iono worked. But now we have Crispin, now there's Jacques. It's even worse. Charmeleon and Dusclops. This Charmeleon can slap 20. Then they can Dusclops. We don't have boss. That's bad. We need to somehow like gust up the Dusclops. I cannot attack any of these because otherwise they can go for... The Tatsugiri is also super annoying. Do I Crispin here? Or do I have get myself more HP? Golrus's Tenacity. Can get ourselves a Stadium card. And an energy. That's not exactly what I want. Maybe Arvin is the better choice. That forces them to like blow everything up. Arven. More HP. I can turbo energize. Get this one charged. Nah, more HP is better. And a Pokegear to go bossing up these Dusclops. Yeah. Go with this. Go with that. If I knock this guy out, they get rid of a Stadium, but they have Phasantipity. But they have Jacques regardless, so... yeah... yes, but then Charmeleon can attack, and then double Dusknoir. Double Dusknoir definitely gets us. Double Dusknoir knocking this guy out is a problem, so I will wait. I have patience. Not taking prizes doesn't mean Counter Catcher works as well, so... like... the Dusknoirs need to go. I want to buy myself a little bit of time. I don't know if it's going to be necessary because the Dusknoirs are just too scary. Dusclops and Dusknoir. Oof. One boss is great. I don't know if they're playing Jamming Tower. Like, the Dusknoir line is kind of scary though. They also need to get this guy out of the active position to actually attack with all the rest of the Pokemon. So even if like Dusknoir, this guy can attack with reversal energy. We'll see. We still don't have another Crustle though. Maybe they're waiting for us to knock it out. Then they can go for maybe Chews and stuff. They can still go for Chews if they blow themselves up. We can have the Poke Vital A. So, you can like have both of these blown up at the same time as 180. Curse Blast, they're going for it. Who's gonna kick the bucket? It's gonna be Dweevil. I'm fine with this, although they can still have Chew and then I lose, so... but I haven't knocked anything out, so I'm not into Chew territory. I had a Crustle, it's crazy. I'm not into Chew territory, as long as I don't attack, I'm not in Chew territory. You need to realize that. Another Duskull. If there's Dusclops, I'm out. Then I can no longer win. So that means... what does that mean? Maybe this is the answer. Maybe this is the... I can also boss this guy. And then Chew is gonna slap 120. It's not knocking us out, but this does knock us out. Maybe this is better. It's Crispin time! Fighting in grass, not fighting in darkness. This in hand, accelerating that. Yeah, we're playing it safe. Doesn't matter. They can do whatever they feel like. We're passing. We're not knocking the Tatsugiri out. We're not falling into the Chi-Yu trap. Next time, we can afford to boss, as we do come back with the Cornerstone, which can wall most of these Pokemon out. Yeah, 2 Jogs being played. Stretcher. I was trying to prepare myself for stuff like this. So there's Dusknoir again. And they need to blow both of them up. Arven. Yeah, we have a Colress's Tenacity. That means I can get a Town Store. Okay, there's Rare Candy Tiamivo as well. 2 Dusknoirs? 2 Dusknoirs and then attacking with this guy or something. That could happen. Charizard. I am very confused, so definitely because this is the last battle of this video. Trying to showcase like the Cornerstone a little bit in action. This guy can attack me if it wants to. Oh, it jets to the active as well. Okay. Okay, they can knock us out with that. Oh, they're gonna Dusknoir onto this guy. Oh yeah. That's kind of impressive. Let's see what I get. Practice Studio. Could slap more damage. Just Counter Catcher. They're gonna go after the Cornerstone. I can get that back with Lana's 8, so that's good. Yeah, Cornerstone really worked out. They have to go after that one. They were afraid. But now Chi-Yu can still get activated with Dusclops. And then I lose. So the Chi-Yu is the main problem, but this is also a main problem. Iono could change everything though. No draw support on board. I would be surprised if they have like everything from that. So I will go. Practice Studio could slap more damage. I don't actually need this. I'm slapping it down. Oh, this actually works on stage 1 Pokemon as well. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe that was not the brightest idea. But Iono to 3 is a good idea though. I definitely need Lana's 8 or something. Oh, there we go. Lana's 8. Let's see. I can slap down Munkidori just because I don't want to lose. And if these goes down, I still have Cornerstone, I suppose. This can get counter catch trapped. Technically, if they have candy, how many candies did they burn so far? 1. If they have Candy Zard and Dusclops, how many Dusclops in their discard pile? 2. I don't want to lose. I have to risk it. I have to risk it. But Fast Liberty could appear. But then I still lose. Yeah, I'll slap it down. Better safe than sorry. That's what I always say. Let's go. Because I can still win if I slap down Lana's 8 afterwards, right? Cannot blow everything up. Artisan. Okay. The problem is, because of Practice Studio, they will slap more damage. 1 stretcher down. They can fast now. And they did not promote... Oh, there's the Chew. Do they have the candy? Did they really have the candy? Are they gonna go for that? Well, it's still fine. Still part of my plan because I have Lana's 8. I was afraid to actually attack anything, but Charmeleon pressurized me. How many candies is this deck actually playing? They had literally everything in hand. They don't even need the Tatsugiri. But everything is evolved right now, so that's a good sign. Chiyu is not doing too much here. It's like slapping 50. If I can knock that out... And we still have some time, right? This guy slaps 140. That's even more than I anticipated. Chiyu is gonna knock us out. What is the plan? What is the plan? Yeah, we have some time. We can promote Munkidori. We have the Lana's 8 that can get back energies. And we can get the fighting energy equipped into the Cornerstone. Can boss trap a little bit, I suppose. Definitely boss trapping this one. Artisan could help them out with some Dusclops. Yeah, Lana's 8. And I will get back... Oh, we cannot get out any other of the Pokemon. Oh, that's kind of crazy. That's bad. Now that I think about it, that's really bad. Darkness Energy is also not going to be bothering. Maybe I should have gone for the Balsasaurus, but that's not going to help our cause. Ugh. Yeah, suddenly we don't have ways to recover Cornerstone. Maybe I should have played it differently in hindsight. Because this guy can attack. I need to get rid of it somehow. And these Charizards do not have any energies. All the energies are gone. Chiyu can do basic fire energy from the Dragapult. But wow, this Chiyu is to one of your Pokemon. This Chiyu is broken. This Chiyu is broken. But if they use that attack, I'm gonna boss them up. Okay, they're gonna jet the Tatsugiri in the active position. Did he come back with boss? If they have boss, they win. Please, no. Yeah, they have boss. This was perfectly played by the opponent. So you see, Crustle does have holes in its great shell. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of the Crustle video of the Crustle deck in action. If you enjoyed it, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel. Sometimes it's the Chiyu that does the job against this archetype. So it's not all that glory, and hopefully you guys will enjoy more content. We're gonna be showcasing some more of the winning archetypes on the TCG live tournament circuit over on play.limitlesstcg.com. So we will see some more of these rogue decks popping up left and right. Also go check out the sponsors that make the videos possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZABLUES5 and get 5% off your order. TC Evolutions for your damage counters and ability tokens. Potown Store for your TCG Live code card needs. And Card Market if you're a European player to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Thank you all very much for watching today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG action. Peace.